there. Please realize that. Let us not mince words. There is an evil out there. When you go to Gujarat and call Ahmed Patel Ahmed Mia, you are the Prime Minister of the country, not some gali ka chokra, to use this kind of language. I mean, you are supposed to be the Prime Minister, for God's sake. So when the Prime Minister of the country brings down the narrative to Ahmed Mia, what do you expect the journalist to do? We are only following the leader. This country is very good at following the leader. There are armies of people who will, if the Prime Minister is a Twitter troll himself, what do you expect people to be in this country? He is the leader-in-chief of the troll army. I make a accusation because look at the people he follows. Just go through the list of people that the railway minister of the country, Piyush Goyal, follows and see the language they use against women. See the language they use against minorities. And then ask yourself, is this the country we want? And are these the kind of people who are to lead us? So it is not stupid or farcical, Sashi. It is evil. There is a deliberate attempt in this country being made to polarize people, to bring out, as I said, the worst in us, not the best in us. And it starts at the top. You go to Gujarat and you accuse your former Prime Minister, your predecessor, effectively of being anti-national because he attends a dinner with Khurshid Ahmed Kasuri, who has been given a visa by your government. You have not even bothered to find out what was discussed at the meeting.
Yeah.
Your top former diplomats are there, your former foreign secretary. Please take institutions seriously, including the institution of the office of the Prime Minister. I disagree with what Renuka Chaudhary did. I think she showed disrespect to the Prime Minister by laughing the way she did. But when you are Prime Minister, it is time you earned respect for your own office. If you are going to resort also to low-level discourse, what do you expect the others to do? Look at the language you use. You call someone Jersey cow. You say Italian and you mimic her. I have no sympathy. I am not here for Sonia Gandhi or anything. But is this the language that you should use? It is the language which some stand-up comedian will use. The only difference between you and a stand-up comedian is that you are the Prime Minister of the country. You're not supposed to use this kind of mimicry. And yet we are the ones who allow this to happen. Because there are people, you will clap here. In North India, people will clap for the other side. When the Prime Minister in a public meeting goes and says Shamshan and Kabristan, you are the Prime Minister, sir. Don't blame me. You should be raising the level of discourse. You are reducing it to gutter level. And when you reduce it to gutter level, it is evil. Because you have allowed this evil. This is the same person, sir, in 2002, who said, "Hum paanch hamare 25." What were you referring to? That Muslims are reproductive factories. This is the language you use, sir. Every now and then the mask drops. You will go to Palestine and claim to be the Chappan ki chhati and a diplomat. You cannot even touch a Vinay Katiyar. You can't even tell Vinay Katiyar, shut up, I will sack you. If you can't do that, sir, yes, you are my Prime Minister. I respect the office. I don't have to respect you. Now, saying that doesn't make me anti-national. Saying that doesn't make me anti-national. Saying that makes me a journalist who, as you're right, wants a better India. An India where young Indians are committed to the Constitution. The Prime Minister says his only holy book is the Constitution. Fair enough. Very good. Then sack Vinay Katiyar. If you have the guts, you can't sack one MP, one Rajya Sabha MP, suspend him. How can we allow an MP to say what he said and get away with it in this country? And why are we in the media silent? Because we are worried that one day, maybe we will lose our jobs.